Well, Coach, we're about a month away from the season kicking off on January 31st. Just, coming off a historic season, 40-16-1 last year, made the national tournament, won the conference tournament, and runner-up in region there. Just, we know the conference is always stacked. Just talk a bit about that non-conference schedule that you got that's going to start the season.
Yeah, coming up, being in junior college, we always have a half of a new team every year. And like I said, we had a great run last year, lost some really good sophomores, got some new players in, got some veterans back. But we're looking at that preseason conference just to get us ready. We're in the greatest conference in America and the toughest conference in America. And we play, mainly all Alabama junior colleges, and then Jackson State up in Tennessee, Jackson State and Bevel State and Alabama both have new coaches this year. And it's going to be exciting for their programs coming in with new coaches, to play them, be a little mystery there. And then we play the perennial powerhouses, MMI, Sneed State, Wallace State's always ranked in the top 20. So those teams are really good at getting us, within 3 hours of campus, they really get us ready for our tough conference lead into the conference play.
All right, well, let's talk about that conference play. We know there's always the tough games there. You have some that you circle, but we didn't necessarily got to mention what one you circled. But yeah. Talk about some of those conference games that you are looking forward to and to seeing how your girls are going to respond.
Yeah, this year, the schedule we had 2 years ago has changed up a little bit of when you play each other, but it's all the same road games. We're going to have to be road warriors. We have the longest trips that we have. I mean, our administration looked at it, and it's just crazy that we got to go to Gulf Coast, to Pearl River, to Jones, to Hines, to Meridian, to Holmes, who is our furthest north school. I mean, we stay on the road northwest. I mean, we are just going to be on the road with some really good programs. I mean, we got some good teams coming to our place as well. But it's hard to sweep on the road. It's hard to split on the road when I got their local umpires and a lot of things against you. So our team's going to grow up really fast, and we start conference play right there at the start of March. So it's going to be a tough 28-game schedule like it is every year.
Okay, now some of the games that you do have on the schedule are some of your special series you have every year with breast cancer awareness, ovarian cancer, and, of course, sophomore day. But talk a little bit about those series, the opponents, and what it means to both squads when they hit the field those days.
Yeah, when we have our breast cancer and ovarian cancer, I mean, it's just a special, to raise awareness. Both teams always buy in. You always have a lot of, we'll have people come back out who are survivors or a memory of people who might have passed away, just to raise awareness, just to get some people to donate some money and keep it in the forefront for everybody to know about and not forget about, because cancer is going to affect everybody at some point in their life, either personally or somebody in their family or friends. And then those are just two, coaching female sport that really, hit high. They're in the top 5 cancers for females.
Now, that breast cancer awareness series will be March 31st against Mississippi Delta here, and then the ovarian cancer awareness series will be on April 6th against Northeast. Yeah. Now, let's talk a little bit about that rivalry there, since it's going to be on a special day as well. Talk about that rivalry between you guys and Northeast and what that means to your program.
Yeah, Northeast, I mean, Coach Long and I, we've known each other 40 years, and it's 50 miles separate us, but we're backdoor neighbors. We get after each other, and then having something to, really take you guys do a great job, and I know their sports information does a great job of getting it out there and exposing it, and just, ovarian cancer came really to the forefront with Mississippi State getting it going, everybody taking the challenge like we did a few years ago, and just keeping it in the forefront in everybody's mind.
All right, Coach. Well, just one last thing here. Just you talked about those road trips. Got to be the road warriors. You got to win at home, of course. But just talk about some of those road trips and how you are going to prepare your girls to get ready to play after being on the bus for a long time.
Yeah, it's not like we're going 30 minutes down the road to play at Tupelo. That's what we talk about all the time. And we took a few trips, the 2-hour range during the fall to try to get ready. But, when you got 2 trips where we'll go spend overnight, they have to mature really quick. Luckily we got a good group of sophomores. They will, help with us freshmen on how to travel, how to prepare, and it's not a vacation that we're going on a business trip. And the last couple of years we've been very successful as far as we're the only MAGJAC team in softball that's not been swept in conference play, and that's just some stability, and that's a record I know they want to keep going this year, is trying to at least get a split on the road, sweep at home. It's kind of the formula everybody uses. But in our conference, I mean, there's so many good teams, you're just trying to battle every day.
Okay, well, I lied. I said one last thing, but you touched on those sophomores. I'd like for you to touch on them a little bit. Just talk about some of them sophomores meant to you last year's freshmen and what you expect out of them this season.
We have a great core coming back. I mean, of course, you lose your career wins. Olivia Burns broke every one of our pitching records last year. But we got Kaylee Nelson and Mary Kate Butler from Pontotoc there. They're coming back as two of our pitchers, and they've done a great job this fall as far as just stabilizing the bullpen and helping some of the younger pitchers come in and get ready. And we're expecting great things out of those two. Then you come back with, Maddie Miney was an All-American shortstop for us last year, second in the country in stolen bases. She's our catalyst at the top of the lineup, gets everything going for us. And then Hope Harbin, I thought was probably our most improved player last year from the start of the season to the end. She's a center fielder from Caledonia, and we expect her to have a great sophomore year. Summer Crider from Morville led us in home runs, was right up there at the top RBIs, a lot of big hits. She plays third base, and we expect big things out of her RBI-wise. And then Jessica Davis will be coming in from the outfield to play second base for us this year. So, we got some others besides those, but that's kind of our core coming back from last year. They got a lot of playing time, and we're expecting a lot of things out of it.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you for your time, and we look forward to the season.
Thank you, guys. Roll Tribe.
Brought to you by Renaissance Bank, the bank that understands you. Learn more at renaissancebank.com.